Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So we are in the page number 308. Aṭṭhasalini, page number 308. So that is on the page number. That page number there are two panya. That one is a Sagita panya. The other is Osada Ketana. Osada Ketana. So last week we already studied Sagita panya, and then the first and second paragraph of the Osada Ketana. Osada Ketana is what we have most in the samsara. Okay, informing or proclaiming or pointing out what we had before, what sort of rules, lobha, dosa, moha, or alobha, dosa, amoha, we had before, that play very important role in our life, in our current life. So that it is illustrated with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 paragraphs. So first paragraph is big, and then the others are shorter. So let's go to the third paragraph. Yasabana kama yuhanakani loba dosa blawando hondi. So for the certain person, and at the moment he accumulated karma, loba dosas are strong, aloba dosas are weak, amoha is amoho balawa, moho mando. Amoha is strong, moha is weak. So buddhimani niwa lodo jiva hoti dotoja. So that person with the method explained before. So he is what? Lodo jiva, greedy, and also dotoja, destructive, aggressive. Panya wabana hodi, that he is wise. Vajirupamanya, no, he has a wisdom like a what? Similar to the thunderbolt, like a dadabaya thiro viya. Viya means like dadabaya thiro, like Banriva dada, or like the Eda dadabaya. We don't know who is a dadabaya. And also maybe during the time of the commentator, dadabaya is about the Banriva Thira is maybe very popular, so no need explanation or introduction. Maybe that's why commentator just keep as it is here. Thira. But for now, we don't know who is he. Okay. Maybe that Thira, with the example you can see he is the greedy and aggressive, but very wise Thira. So, and then if we search in the Piṭaka or digital Bali reader or whatever, then about that Abhidhamma. Sometimes you may find some information. And also in that case, Pali proper names may be helpful. Pali proper names. So yes, then next paragraph. Also, these paragraphs are very similar. So we will read through. Yasabana kama yuhanekani loba dosa moha alawando hondi idari manda loba dosa moha alawando hondi idari manda. So for a certain person, so by the moment he accumulated karma, the loba, adosa, and moha are strong. Idari manda, the other, it means aloba, dosa, and amoha are weak. So burimani niwa lodo jiwa hodi dandoja. So that person, only with the method as mentioned before, lodo jiwa hodi, he will be greedy in the dandoja. Lodo jiwa hodi dandoja. Sukha sila ko hopana hodi agodano, but so he is sukha silaka. Sukha silaka, so maybe comfortable habit. So very easy to communicate, and also agodano, not aggressive. Friendly, he may be friendly, but he may be greedy. So that is, so in the previous life, by the moment he accumulated karma, loba and moha are predominant, dosa is weak. Instead, dosa is strong. Tata, similarly, yasa karma yuvanekani tiyobi loba dosa moha, bala wando hondi aloba diyomanda. So burimani niwa lodo jiwa, dodoja, mungloja. So for that person, loba dosa moha are strong. All three evil roots are strong. Find that time he accumulated karma. Then aloba dosa moha are weak. Good roots are weak. So burimani niwa lodo jiwa. So that person will be greedy, aggressive, and dull. Slow IQ. So next page number 309. Yasabana gama yonekani aloba dosa moha balawando hondi idari manda. So this also very easy. Aloba, dosa, and moha are strong. It means the loba, dosa, and moha are weak. So for that person, abagilezo hodi Devadamanami Deswa nature law. So he has less defilement. Devadamanami Deswa nature law. So even though he see divine objects, he is unshakable. Okay? Nature law, unshakable. He remains unshakable. He remains the same because he has aloba nature. When he accumulated the karma, so aloba is predominant. Generosity is there, not attached to the objects. But those are more weak, strong. That's why he will be aggressive and yonekani aloba dosa moha balawando hondi. So for that person, aloba adosa. Aloba adosa and moha are strong. But loba dosa and amoha are weak. So that person also Sayadaw Jiva, not greedy, and also Sukha Silako, comfortable habit, comfortable nature he has. But the slow in study, slow in the learning, and Dobana Hodi, slow IQ. Tata similarly, Yasa Kama Yunakani, Aloba Dosa, Moha, Alawando, Ondi, Idari Manda. So this person is a different. Aloba is a strong, Dosa is a strong, Amoha is a strong. But the others are weak. So Buddhimani Niwa Sayadaw Jiva Hodi Panya Waja. So that person is generous and also wise, but aggressive. Don't Japana Hodi Gordano. So easy to get angry. Gordano gets easy to get angry and also aggressive. That it means who we are is determined by the root associated when we accumulate the karma in our previous existences. So Yasa Bana Gamma Yuanakani Aloba Deyo Blawando Hondi. So for that person, 3 wholesome rules are strong. The other unwholesome rules are weak. So Buddhimani Niwa Sayadaw Jiva Hodi Panya Waja. So that person will be generous, wise, no, wait. So Sangha Mahasangharakita Thiroviya, the last paragraph. Nobody your manda. For that person, 3 evil rules are weak. So Mahasangharakita Thiroviya. Sayadaw Adutho Panya Waja Hodi. Sayadaw Adutho Panya Waja Hodi. Here, you may be aware of the slight difference with the last paragraph of the page number 308. So there, Sayadaw Jiva Hodi Dotho Ja Molo Ja. Okay, there are 1 Jiva, 2 Ja. Okay. So if the things are more than 1, then Jiva and Ja. Okay, Jiva and Jas are added. But here, in this current paragraph, so Mahasangharakita Thiroviya, Sayadaw Adutho Panya Waja Hodi. So if we apply the similar structure as before, then we have to say Sayadaw Jiva Adutho Ja Panya Hodi. Panya Waja Hodi. So that is for that person in this current existence, he will be generous, he will be peaceful and friendly, and also he will be wise. He is wise, like a Mahasangharakita Thira. Okay. So yes.
This Sangharakita is who wrote the Udodaya Subodhanangara and the other Tikas? That Thira?
I don't know who is he. I think it is because commentator don't give any his background history, background biography of these Vayadada, Tata Vayadhira in Mahasangharakita Thira. We cannot identify who is he, but the one thing we can say is that they are famous in the chronic, in the Sri Lanka, Ceylon, and by the time of the commentator, or maybe they have been there before, but still their names, their stories, people are talking about them whenever they refer to. Because we cannot identify who is he. Maybe that Dhammasaṅgaṇī-aṭṭhakathā you mentioned.
Oh, no, I don't think so, Sayadaw. That Sangharakkhita is during like the 12th century, 13th century. It's not that one.
So late.
Yeah. Sorry.
So that just take note as an example of the well-known Theras. Okay, well-known Theras in Sri Lanka. They have many similar names. That's why they later they use what together with their name. They should place their region name or village name. Okay. Suppose Mora Wabi. What we have seen before is Mora Wabi. Who is that? Mora Wabi was the Mahadatta Thera. Okay. Mora Wabi was the Mahadatta Thera. The Thera who live in the Mora Wabi. So that tradition is still retained in the current Thera's name in Sri Lanka. Okay, Sri Lanka Venerals, if you see, their names are very long. The first part, I think, it is referring to their location. It will be very easy to identify and also distinguish from one another. Maybe they may have the same name, but maybe Dhammarak Mahadatta many. But if we identify Mora Wabi Mahadatta, Mora Wabi was in Mahadatta.
That tradition is like in Myanmar nowadays, right? Sometimes we call Sayadaw, we do not directly call their name. We call their like village name or like a state name or something, a place name, right?
Like a Sayadaw.
Yeah.
That is different. Because out of respect, they say, they don't call the name. They don't mention the name. For example, maybe you may say Candamuka Sayadaw. That means what? If we referring to the our senior Sayadawjis, we don't address their name. For example, we say we don't call Unanda Mala, but rather we say Radha Sayadawji, something like that. Or the Madhuta Sayadawji, like that.
Madhuta Sayadawji refers to Sayadaw Chikenda?
No. The Madhuta Sayadawji is the founder of the Dhammadutta.
I see.
That is Bhanuva Panya Joda, the teacher, preceptor and teacher of the Bhanuva Uchikenda. Because later on, there are many Dhammadutta branches appear. Then we cannot say Dhammadutta Sayadawji to him. So like that. So for example, Mahasi Sayadawji, Mogo Sayadawji, Lady Sayadawji, like that. So that is out of respect. We address Sayadawjis whenever we refer to them. But in the Sri Lanka, is, for example, you see Ananda Midya Sayadawji, Ananda Midya. We have a heart, right? Maybe what the Buddha taught is the teacher or the bhikkhu body or whatever. Their name is what? Kalangoda or something like that. The initial name is still there. So that means to identify their location and also to differentiate from one person to another, one Thera to another. So that tradition is a very long tradition, maybe starting from the commentary period here. And also, if we read the Pali literature also, mostly, for example, even to the Buddha, our Lord Buddha, we don't call what the Siddhartha. Okay, but people address as a what? Gautama, okay, Gautama the Buddha. So they are clean names. For example, Kassapa. So in order to differentiate, we have many Kassapa, right? Mahakassapa, Kassapa the Great. But this is not his real name, the clean name. And also there are many Kassapa, many people who belong to the Kassapa clan. So they are also called Uruwela Kassapa, Nadi Kassapa, Gaya Kassapa, and so together with their location. So we can simply say it is also interesting. We can trace the origin of such a usage maybe to the time backward to the Buddha's time. So, that is one point. It's about the Osada Kedana. So we try to know ourselves. we can know ourselves. How to say? We can imagine maybe previous life who we are, who we were, and also in this current existence by looking at or by observing our nature, okay, our tendencies, our habit. So then another one is Ahetukadana. Aparambi imas maintani Ahetukadana nama kahidam. So here, Aparambi means the other also. So apart from the Sakidabanya, not only Sakidabanya, Osada Kedana, but the here also. Hedu Kedana. Hedu means the root. Kedana means pointing out the Hedu, the root. Not only the root here, the Imas Maintani Hedu Kedana Namagit. Hedu Kedana here means the pointing out the rooted karma and its a result. Okay, pointing out rooted karma and its a result. So here in this regard, Ahetuka karma hi, Ahetukam bi, Ahetukam bi, Ahetukam bi, Vipākuddhārakathā dedi. So he is to elaborate. Ahetukakamma, the karma with the three root. Okay, three root. Ahetuka result, or also Ahetuka result, two root result, and then Ahetuka result. Okay, so for example, Mahakusala, first Mahakusala Chitta is a Jnana Sampayutta. So if we do that Kusala karma, that they got Ahetuka karma, then when that has the potentiality to produce its a result, Ahetuka Ahetuka, and then Ahetuka. So Ahetuka means Vipāka. Okay, Jnana Sambayoda Vipāka Citta. Ahetuka means the what? Jnana Vipāka, Vipāka. Ahetuka means Ahetuka Vipāka. So that way, that is potentiality to produce. Ahetuka Gamman, Ahetuka Vipāka, Nādheti, Idarandheti. Ahetuka Gamma, two root at the Gamma, Gamma with the two root, cannot produce, does not produce. Ahetuka Vipāka. So Jnana Sambayoda Vipāka cannot get. Idarandheti, it means Jnana Vipāka and Ahetuka Vipāka. It can produce. Ahetuka Gammena. So that is one point. Another point is Ahetuka Gammena Padisandhi. Ahetuka Bihoti Ahetuka Bi. So maybe with the first two lines we can understand that. So that is talking about the Pawati. Okay, Pawati during the existence. So if we have a done Ahetuka Kamma, Kusala Kamma, then it will produce Ahetuka Vipāka or Ahetuka Vipāka or Ahetuka Vipāka during our existence. But regarding the Padisandhi, Ahetuka Gammena Padisandhi, Ahetuka Bihoti Ahetuka Bi. Padisandhi. Padisandhi produced by the Padisandhi, which is the result of a Ahetuka Kamma. That can be two kinds. One is Ahetuka Vipāka Padisandhi, the other is Ahetuka Vipāka Padisandhi. Jnana Sambayoda Padisandhi or Jnana Vipāka Padisandhi, it can give. That is Padisandhi. But Ahetuka na hoti, it cannot produce Ahetuka Vipāka, Ahetuka Padisandhi. Ahetukena. So the word Padisandhi should be followed here. Padisandhi in the previous sentence should follow to this paragraph, to this sentence. Ahetukena Padisandhi, Ahetuka Bihoti Ahetuka Bi. So Jnana Vipāka Kusala Kamma. So from which Padisandhi is produced, then at that time Padisandhi will be Ahetuka or Ahetuka Padisandhi. Ahetuka na hoti. So Ahetuka Padisandhi. Jnana Sambayoda Padisandhi cannot, does not arise. Asaṅgārikam Kusalam Sasaṅgārikam Bi. Sasaṅgārikam Bi Vipāka. Asaṅgārikam Bi Sasaṅgārikam Bi Vipāka Dheti. So Asaṅgārika Kusala give a result, produce a result of Asaṅgārika Vipāka or Sasaṅgārika Vipāka. Sasaṅgārikam Bi Asaṅgārikam Bi Vipāka Dheti. So in a reverse, and vice versa. Sasaṅgārika Kusala also produces Sasaṅgārika Vipāka and Asaṅgārika Vipāka. So that is very similar to what our what we have studied in the Abhidhamma Sangha. Okay. So and also this is the idea of what Piṭaka Chulanaga Thera, the first Thera. So if we look back, so the first Thera. They are mentioned Ekaya Kusala Jedanaya Solasa Vipāka Jedani. So Solasa Vipāka Jeda means Maha Vipāka and Ahetuka Vipāka. So this paragraph, so you can take note, is the idea of Piṭaka Chulanaga into the Piṭaka Chulanaga Thera.
So,
yes.
So for the two sentences, the Ti hetuka kame na patisandi ti hetuka pi hoti du hetuka pi
Yes.
ahetuka na hoti, and then the next sentence as well. Those twos are referring to the concept of Okata and Amoga, right? Amoga, right? Right, Sayadaw?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh my God, yes, sorry. Oh my God.
Ogada. Ti duga ogada. Maybe. Patisandi. Which sentence you ask? Let me know.
Yeah, the patisandi, those two sentences about patisandi, Sayadaw.
Okay. Ti duga bi. Ti duga ogada. That is. Ti duga do. Ti duga me. Ti duga ogada.
Yes.
Ti duga do. Ti duga is a ti duga omega.
Yes.
Yes. That's right.
Thank you.
Right. Aramanina. Vedana. Yes.
Sorry, Sayadaw. So, according to the Asaṅkarika Kusala, that means the Asaṅkarika Kusala, they can produce the Asaṅkarika and the Sasaṅkarika.
Yeah, that is according to Piṭaka Jula Nagathera. So there is no discrimination for him.
That means the Buddha Gosa agrees this idea, right?
But he don't later on you will see that is a common idea. Maybe most of the commentators accept. Yeah, but that will be explained in the following pages a lot. Okay, so if at the end of this Vipākuddhārakathā, then you will know commentator appreciate which one. Okay. Then where in one place I see that sort of statement. So which statement is correct? Like this. Whose statement is correct? I don't know where it is. Maybe in the following paragraphs, following pages you will see. But he don't say take what is proper only, what is a logical reasonable only. You should not take only one side. So that point is given here. Later on, the Buddha Panuva Buddha Gosa said it like this. You have to choose by yourself. It means so here that what is it talking about now is Ahetukakutana. Okay, there are three kinds of the ideas. Sagita Banya, Osadakatana, so regarding it, and also Ahetukakutana also giving. So now come to the conclusions. They are discussing, right? It is like a research work. So only at the conclusion you will see who is who. Okay. So Aramanina Vedana Parivoditaba. So it is translated as a very. Okay, Vedana very based on the object. Okay, so object is the variation of the Vedana can be understood through the object. If object is pleasant or desirable, then it will be somanasa. And then if it is a neutral, then ubekha vedana is there. Neither pleasant nor unpleasant, something like that. Majata. Then Javani Nadaramana Niyamidava. So Dharamana should be fixed according to the Javana. If a Jawana is a Somanasa, then Dharamana will be Somanasa. If a Jawana is a Ubeka, Dharamana is a Ubeka. So like that. That is a Ahetukadana. Ahetukadana is about what? Rooted the karma and is a result. So, which karma produce which result during the Patipawadi moment and Patisandi moment. Idani now, Dasa Tirasa Wadi, Solasa Megadayo, Viridabo. Now, of these Tiras, so Dasa Tirasa Wadi, in each Tirasa Wada, or each Tira's view, Solasa Megadayo. So Solasa Mega is regarding the Piṭaka Jula Nagatira. So he hold the idea of there are 16 Vipāka Citas. So Mega here does not mean path. Okay, Mega does not mean path, but here is variations. Solasa Mega. Your Solasa Mega, Dwadasa Mega, Dasa Mega, like that. The different three different teachers, they have a different idea. So to elaborate, Paṭama Kamojara Kusala Sati Sena Paṭama Vipāka Citina Gahida Padisandikasa Kaba Wasado Nekamaitawa Samvara Samvari Patabedo Samatha Bhawo Upakadasa Cheku Dwarasame Aitharamani Abhadha Magade Kiriya Manoda Duya Bawangi Anavoti de Yeva Adekamana Aramananam Pamanam Nati very long sentence. Okay, Pamana Nati. So innumerable. Okay, Pamana Nati means there is no measurement. So we cannot count. Aramana, we cannot count what. There is no, it is innumerable. It means what? Innumerable objects that has passed, Atekamana, that go beyond. So objects, as we know that even though we open our eyes, okay, maybe we sit on the roadside, maybe in the shopping mall or whatever you are, and we sit there. But many people, thousands of people pass by in front of you, but you don't recognize all of them, right? You don't recognize who is he or she or something like that. You don't recognize because so in the same way. So even though we are knowledgeable persons, so objects, millions or many innumerable objects are passing by without our knowledge. Okay, without our knowledge. So how it is happened here explained. Paṭama Kamojara Kusala Sati Sena Paṭama Vipāka Citina Gahida Padisandikasa, for one who take Padisandi with the Paṭama Vipāka Cita, which is the similar to the first Kamojara Kusala Cita. Paṭama Kamojara Kusala Cita. Kaba Wasa Do, Kaba Awasa. Kaba Awasa. So, from the place of the what? Womb. Okay, mother's womb. From the mother's womb. That mother's womb is also the place. So they are the same, referring to the same name. Kaba is a basic Awasa. From the home of the Kaba, from the home of the mother's womb, Nakamedwa having gone out. Samvara Samvari Patabedo Samatha Bhavo. Here Samvara Samvari. Regarding the Samvara Samvari, we have to divide the Samvara Asamvara. But here Asamvara does not refer to non-restrained, but it refers to the big and small. Okay? Big and small restraints. Samvara Asamvara. Like a Vaja. Okay? Vaja and Avaja. In that case, we don't say one is sinful and sin and not sin. But what we say is a gross offense and what? Subtle offense or light offense, heavy offense and light offense. Heavy mistakes, light mistakes, like that. Here also, asamvara, samvara, asamvara. We find the big and small restraints. In big and small restraints. Patabedo means to remain. To stand still in the big and small restraints. Samatha bhavam, state of the being able. State of being able. Capability, we can simply say capability to stand still or to remain on the big and small restraints. Abyākatapadaṃ, who has reached, who has approached. So it means that his Patisandhicetta is a Ahetuka Patisandhicetta. He is born with a Ahetuka Patisandhicetta. He came to the age, and also he has become a knowledgeable person. He can restrain from the bad things. So, in that condition, Chaku Dwara Samay, and the idol, Ahetukakusalavipāko, desirable objects, Abhidhamma agadi. So agada, Abhidhamma, Abhidhamma, how to translate? Pata, Abhidhamma agadi. So going to the, it means it become obvious.
Sphere or range.
Range. Chaku Dwara Samay. Pata, it means pata means road or range or scope. Abhidhamma, it means only when the object remain within the reach, within our reach, then we can see, even though it remain, it come to our scope or range or reach. Kiriya Manodhatuya. So Kiriya Manodhatuya is the what? Panchadhara Vajana Citta. Okay. So if we don't pay attention to anything, even though with the open eye, or even though we are with all doors open, but if we don't pay attention, the objects are also within our reach. So other time, maybe they come into contact with the idol, but the Panchad other time, but Panchadhara Vajana Citta arises. Kiriya Manodhatuya. So Panchadhara Vajana Citta is there. Bhavangi Anawati Deyiva. So Bhavangi Anawati Deyiva. Awatita means to turn around. Okay, to turn around. To turn round. Anawatita. So without turning round. So it means without turning back. Without turning back to the Bhavanga. So Bhavanga stream is there. Bhavanga stream is going. So when they come into contact when the object come into contact with our eye, with our eye door or with our nose door, dan door, ear door, and so on. So there should arise a Panchadora Vajana to Bwanga Jalana, Bwangubajita, and then Panchadora Vajana. So when the Panchadora Vajana take place, what happened? So Bwanga stream will go back. Okay? It means the Bwanga stream will not continue. Okay. So, but the Bwanga here is keep on flowing. Bwanga is in the current. So in this way, there are many millions, maybe immeasurable objects happening there. So with this, why it happens? Kasama eva body. Why happened thus? What is the reason for happening like this? The reason is aramana dobala daya, object, because of the weak object, weakness of the object. So object is weak. So that's why, even though there are many millions and millions of objects come into contact with our respective doors, but no vidijeta arises. Okay, then that is what ayandawa ego mogawara. So mogawara, one that is rain session. So no mogawara here means empty. Empty means empty or vidijeta. Only Bhavanga Jeta. No, how do you say? No Javana Jeta, right? No Javana Jeta is there.
Oh, sorry, Sayadaw.
Yes.
So yeah, I have a question about that long sentence. Okay, so first thing is in Sayadaw's book is the word etaramane. Is it put in the quotation mark, Sayadaw?
Quotation, no quotation mark.
It's very strange. In our application, this quotation mark.
Really?
Yeah.
So let me see where it is. Here in my book, there is no quotation. No quotation. I read a translation, so whether they have a quotation or not.
Yeah, it's one word. This is very strange. Just the quote around one word. Etaramane.
So in my iPad, they also have a quotation here.
Really?
Yes.
But we don't have. In my book, there is no, because I don't know why they put it quotation. Because the point is here Vipāka Jeta, Kusala Jeta and Vipāka Jeta, they are talking. So that is maybe they want to highlight. So if object etaramana, the desirable object happens, appear within our reach, so there should arise something because it is desirable object. But here, in the reason, there is a giving what aramana dobala daya. So because object is weak. Yeah, we don't have.
Yeah, so Sayadaw, etaramani apathamagate. That is one locative absolute, right, Sayadaw?
Yeah.
And Bhagwange anawatite is another locative absolute, right, Sayadaw?
Yes.
And what is the case of the Kiriya Mano Dhatuya, Sayadaw?
Kiriya Mano Dhatuya. Kiriya Mano Dhatuya. Let me see. Kiriya Manodatuya, that is Takata. Kiriya Manodatuya. Here. Manodatuya. So, Abhidhamma is what? What do you say? Absolute located.
Yeah, Etaramane Abhidhamma, that is one absolute, located absolute.
Etaramane.
Yeah, so it's like when the desirable object reaches the sphere, I mean in the sphere of I guess maybe the attention in the Yakudora, that is one part.
Yeah.
And then the next part is like when the Bhavanga maybe does not turn around. Did not turn around. And then what is the case of the Kiriya Manodatuya? So, you know.
Kiriya Manodatuya. Before so Anawadi de Yewa means before Dani Rao. Kiriya Manodatuya is the here is the translation is given. Kiriya Manodatuya. Awodita. It is a what the instrument that case in the Awodita. Awodita means it. So it has been turned around. Bhavanga has been done around by the Panchadwara Vajana.
Okay.
Okay.
So does that mean that the Panchadwara Vajana cuts the stream of the Bhavanga?
Yes, yes.
That's what it means, right? So, you know.
Yes, sure.
And then what? Yeah. And then we have the Ahetukakusalavipāko. Why? What kind of word is that? So, you know, because it's end with the long R.
Ahetukamana. Wait. Ahetukamana. Not long R. Ahetukamana Aramana.
Oh, I see. In the application, it's wrong. It's Ahetukamana Aramananang. So it should be Ahetukamana Aramananang, right? So, you know.
Yes, sure.
Yes, in my iPad is Ahetukamana Aramanang.
Aramananam. Yeah. Ahetukamana Aramananam Bhamanam. So pass by. Okay, the object that pass by. The number of object.
Yeah.
Is that pass by.
I see. Okay. Thank you, Sayadaw.
So that is one more Gawara. No, we teach it. So because even Banjara Vajana does not arise. Sajibana Mawanga Awadidi cause to 10. Okay, cause to 10 round Bhavanga. So even if that Bhavanga has been made to 10 round, Kiriya Manodatuya, Bhavangi, Awadidi, Watabanan, Abba Pidwawa, Andara, Chaku Vinyanewa, Ambadajanewa, Sandiranewa, Tadawa, Niwo Desadi, Nedantana, Vijadi. So that is very common usage in the Bali text as well as in the commentary. Nedantana Vijadi. There is no such a case. There is no such a case that Niwo Desadi, how do you translate? Niwo Desadi, I will return. I will go back. Like this. Niwo Desadi, I will go back. So Kiriya Manodatuya Bawangi Awaditi Wadabana Abhidhamma Andara. So Pawanga stream is there because object come into contact with the sensitivities, then Panjara Vajana arise. With the rising of the Panjara Vajana, Pawanga stopped rising. And then, but at that moment, even though Panjara Vajana is there, but up to the Watabana, the Watabana Abhidhamma, without reaching to the Watabana moment, Andara, between this, Chaku Vinyana wa, Sambadajani wa, Sandirani wa. Okay. So, Chaku Vinyana, Cheta, Panjara Vajana, Chaku Vinyana, Sambadajana, Sandirana, Cheta arise. But without reaching to the point of the Watabana, so stopped. So that sort of thing is impossible. Okay. Nidandhana Vajati. There is no such a case. Watabana wasena bana tadawa. But Watabana wasena by means of the Watabana. So tadawa having remained. Ekan wadwe wa chetani pawadandi, one or two chetas arise. Watabana wasena. So it means, so if Panjara Vajana arises, then it should go up to the Watabana moment. Okay. At least up to the Watabana moment. Before reaching to the Watabana moment, turning back to the Bhavanga, it is not possible. No arise. There is no such a case like that. Commentator mentioned. Watabana, but when the Watabana happen, maybe Ekanwa de Dwewa Chetani Pawadani, 2 or 3 Cheta rises by means of Watabana. The door Asiwana Lavedawa. From that Watabana Cheta, Asiwanam, repetition, Lavedawa receiving. Chawana Dhani Tadawa. Puna Bawangan orderly. Again, sink into the life continuum. So that is one thing. So it means after the Watabana 2 or 3 times. So in the having remained in the place of the Javana, not real Javana, but in the place of the Javana, then Bhavanga sink into, maybe subsided or sink into Bhavanga. It can be this one also, Aramana Dobla Daya Eva or the, this one also happened because of the weak object. Ayambana Waro, this session, but this session is what? Daytime we are made, Sudan we are made, the Adini Varana Kali, Lavati. So maybe I have seen, we are not sure. I have heard people like that. When we say like this, then in such a time, in such a cases, this sort of thought process we can get. Ayambi Dudi or Mogawara. This one also the second empathy session. So regarding this, so I know you are clear this or the main what thought process. Panjara Vajana, Chakuvinyana, Sambadajana, Sandirana, and then do whatever there. But the commentator is playing the door Asiwana Lavetawa, Jawana Thani Tatawa, Puna Bawanga already. Regarding this statement, Muladiga disagreed. Muladiga disagreed. So if you read the Muladiga there, you can see where. So Muladika. Yes. I don't know page number. You may locate in the Vipākuddhārakathā. 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraph. Maybe 5th paragraph. Etesu disu moga waresu. Dutiyo upa parikhetava gahitavo. So among these 3 moga, so the other paragraph also the third moga vada. Among the 3 moga vadas, Dutiyo, the second moga vada, should be having considered thoroughly. Upabreketava kahitavo. What he argue is like this here. Yadi anulome vedanati ke padeja varadi. He is referring to the patthana. Vedanati ka padeja vara anuloma patthana. So asivana pajaya namagi dvedi. Namaga pajaya asivane dvedi jahoda siya. So if it is what happened like this 2 times. So and also they got the asivana pajaya to support it. Repetition condition. Okay. So then there should be asivana pajaya namagi dve, namaga pajaya asivane dve devoda siya. So be moga varo labiya. So in the Padhana it should set like this. So be moga varo labiya. So this again moga vara also available. Where we Yadibana Watabanambi Asivana Bajayo Siya Kusala Nambi Siya. Okay. Nahi Asivana Bajaya Lado Yodasa Asivana Bajaya Bawidamo Asivana Bajayo Di Awodo Ati. Okay. So let me see there. So in the Padeja Vara Vedanadiga, Asivana Bajaya Namagi Dwe. And then Namaga Bajaya Asivani Dwe. So it means Asivana Bajaya is possible. What? But the Maga Bajaya is not possible for this one. Because of Ahetuka. Whatever is Ahetuka Chitta. So in the Ahetuka Chitta, whatever Mega Bajaya is not available. So if it is a breach in the Patthana like this, then we can say that such a second Moga Vara, so in which 2 or 3 times water happen, then we can get. Yadibana. Then here is what happened 2 or 3 times happens. How should we say? If what happened, so first what happened, support the second what happened by means of the Asivana Bajaya, then it should be followed by the Kusala. Okay, Kusala Jeta also. That Kusala Jeta also will be supported by the what happened by means of the asivana, like that. The what the subcommentator mentions is what? Kusala kusala nambi siya. Whatabana asivana pajayo siya. Kusala kusala nambi siya. Okay, yadipana. Even whatabana, past whatabana support the other whatabana by means of asivana pajaya. Then that whatabana can be supported for the kusala akusala also by means of the asivana pajaya. Nahi asivana pajaya laddo yodasa. So in that case, so for the javanas, the Buddha mentioned what as asivana. So as in the case of a javana, so they are what they have a potentiality to have an asivana condition. So for them, the Buddha say all the kusala akusala they have a what javana asivana pajaya. But for this whatabana, the Buddha didn't say like that. Yet he has said, whatabana asivana nahi asivana pajayan laddo yodasa. Asivana pajaya bhavidhammo asivana pajayo avudo ati. So if this whatabana has a potentiality to have an asivana pajaya, then it should have said the Buddha. It should have been said by the Buddha, because all the Dhamma which has a potentiality to have an asivana pajaya are mentioned. Here, whatabana sapana kusala kusalana asivana pajaya bhavo avudo. So whatabana, yes.
So the first is asivana pajaya bhavi.
Bhavi.
Yeah. So second one is asivana pajaya bhavo.
Bhava e. Bhavi bhava e. See, Bhavi means tabhava bhavi bhava. Tabhava bhavi bhava. How to say?
Here is a family gender or not?
Bhavi. Pajaya is not in the sense of the feminine. Suppose in the achada, I think in the achada or kida, tasila disu nidwa vija. The sutta is tasila disu nidwa vija. Tasila means
This is a habitual action.
yes. So this surface, tabhavi. Okay. Action. So this sort of surface, not feminine. So
Hi, Sayadaw.
yes.
So how should we understand the word yudasa, Sayadaw?
Yodasa proper.
But why is it? What case is it, Sayadaw?
Yodasa, let me see where is it. Yoladdo Yodasa. Yodasa Dhammasa, refer to the Dhamma. Proper to the Dhamma which is proper to be asivana pajaya.
So it's the genetic case,
Yes. As the Yodasa, wait. Yeah, genetic, not dative, genetic. Off. Pajayobana Dhamma. Or the Pajayobana Dhamma, which is proper to get asivana pajaya.
Of the Pachayupanna, that is proper.
That
So
is proper.
where is the word that means Pachayupanna Dhamma, Sayadaw?
So Asevana Pachaya, referring to the Asevana Pachaya.
Yes.
So Pachaya Dhamma and Pachayupanna Dhamma. So to get the Pachaya Dhamma, it means Pachayupanna Dhamma. It should be Pachayupanna Dhamma. So cause
which means we have to say something like Yuktasa Pachayupanna Dhammasa.
Sure. Like this.
Okay.
So if Bodhabana has such a nature of Asivana, so has a potentiality to have a Asivana Pachaya, then the Buddha was surely said like that. But here, Bodhabana sa kusala Asivana Pachaya Bhavo Avodo. Buddha didn't say. Okay. Did not say Bodhabana is Asivana Pachaya for the Kusala Akusala.
Okay, I see. Okay.
So then another one is Kusala Dhamma Padeja Kusala Dhamma Opajati Na Asivana Pachaya. Akusala Dhamma the same day. Padeja Akusala Dhamma Vina Asivana Pachaya Di Vajanato Padekedo Wa. Because the Buddha said in the Patana, that Patana Bali. Okay. Kusala Dhamma Padeja Kusala Dhamma Opajati Na Asivana Pachaya. So that is reference. Where it is Kusala and Bhajabhavo. Bhajayoti. That's why the Vajana do Padekedowa. That's why it should be abandoned, should be rejected. Okay, this is second Mogawada. So in brief is the sub-commentator disagree with the Aṭṭhakathā. He don't like this statement. What happened was in Apana Tatawa Iganwa Dwewa Jitani Pawadandi Tado Asiwana Lavedawa Jawana Tani Tatawa. So because from that one, whatever Najida, Kusala Agusala cannot get the Asiwana Pachaya.
That is one more point. So so if I remember correctly, because right now I don't have it because I'm following explanations, I don't have time to check. But if I remember correctly, then in the Moga Wara Viti Chitta, then we have the case that ends with the Vuttapana. But if I remember correctly, then it's either 2 or 3. Not one or two.
One or two here.
Yeah, so here he says 1 or 2, but I remember in the Abhidhamma we have 2 or 3.
Yes, 2 or 3.
Yes, but here he says 1 or 2. Does it have anything to do with this? I mean, is that why? Because so to be honest, right now I don't understand what the Mulatika saying yet. I don't know if that's the problem here.
The problem is that not that case. Well, whatever now arise is okay. Okay, but the point on the Muladika disagree is not the arising of the what happened, but the statement of the Aṭṭhakathā that the door Asivana Lavedawa. Okay, the door means from the what happened. Asivana Pachaya, Lavedawa, or supporting repetition condition, Lavedawa having received. Jawana Dhani Tatawa, so remaining in the Jawana place. So
Yeah, right. Sayadaw. Yeah, because if it arises once, only one time, then there is no Asiwana Pachaya there. So maybe that's the reason. So how if it arises one time, then how can we say that it's attained the Asiwana and it stands in the position of the Jawana? So that's the reason. So that's why it has to arise twice or three times. If it arises twice or three times, then it has the Asiwana Pachaya.
Awajana, wait. Awajana, Kusalana, Kandana, Kusalana, Kanana, Nabajayo, DB, Wadavan, Jadi Veda, now Dandi. Let me read. I am Mulatika. Unmi Binaza Kamar Vachradina Asiwana Pachaya Power, China Binasa people, whatever. Yes, I was in Awajana, Sayadugana, Kanana, Nandara Pachina Pachiyo. I think the point here commented, sub-commented, Muladiga disagrees that not the one or two die arising, but the one or die arising, two die arising, or the what happened is okay. But after that statement, commented as a Jawana Dhani Tatowa. They remain in the Jawana place. Okay. For one can already like that. So in that case, Muladiga assume that so Jawana is there. Okay. After they do one or do what happened at Jeta, there Jawana follows. Then that Jawana also supported by the what happened by means of the Asiwana Pachaya. Okay.
Well, is that how we should understand? So I mean the Tato Asewanang Lapito Jawanatane Tato. So that means it stands in the place of the Vuttapana after receiving or attaining the Asewana. But I think here he's talking about the Vuttapana, he's not talking about Jawana. So the Vuttapana stands in the position, the place of the Jawana after attaining the Asewana.
Asewana Pachaya from the door. The door is the door from what happened? From what happened? Asewana Pachaya, having received, having attained the Asewanas Pachaya from the what happened? Jawana Dhani Tadawa. So remaining in the Jawana place. Una. So that makes a confuse, I think, to the Muladiga.
Yeah, I guess maybe the problem here is we need to find the subject of that sentence,
Subject, Bawanga already.
So what is the subject of the gerund Tatawa?
Dawa, Jawana Dhani Tadawa. Which data?
Yes, we have to find the subject of that gerund.
So in my understanding is that the subject is maybe if there is a do whatever najita, okay. The second whatever najita, that is a subject for the having remained, having attained, okay. Having attained Asivana support from the first whatever najita, and then having remained in the Jawana place. Mostly what happened arise one time, right? So if the object is strong, then what happened arise one time, then no need to take more repetition. That after that it follows by the Jawana. But here in this Mogawara, there is no Jawana because the Aramana object is weak. So that is the subject. Subject is the second. Maybe if it is a more weaker, then we can say 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. Many Uddhapana vadas are there, right?
Sayadaw, in the previous sentence, we have the Cittani. It refers to what, Sayadaw?
Ekan wa dve wa cittani. Uddhapana cittani.
No, but then what tapana, what say? Oh, okay, I see. So it's standing by means of that. Oh, okay. So 1 or 2 Uttapana. Yes, okay. So according to Sayadaw, then the subject of the tattva should be the second Uttapana, if there are 2 of them. Yes, and then also that there is no Jawana there. So here he's just talking about the Uttapana, not Jawana.
Yeah, that it remain in the Jawana place.
Yes.
not real Jawana happens.
Yes. But then back to the previous problem, so because if there is only 1 Uttapana, then there is no Asiwana there.
No need. Then if it is only 1 Uttapana, no Asiwana, right?
Yeah.
Surely. No need the Asiwana. No repetition. Because of maybe Ekan wa dve wa, that is a possibility. So on this point also, because of this statement, maybe some commentator Muladika confused about that. Maybe Jawana Dhani. Maybe he may think Jawana Dhani means the Jawana arises. So if a Jawana arises, then Uddhapana cannot support the Jawana by means of the Asiwana Pachaya.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
That's why he rejected. But in the Anudika is a more flexible. Anudika just say that is not real Jawana, but the Uddhapana itself remain in the Jawana place, and then sink into or subsided into the Bhavanga. The continuous, the life continue, the Vidijeta subsided.
Right, and then right, so in the Abhidhamma Dhammasaṅgaṇā, then there are 2 or 3, not 1 or 2, right, so
Yes, if one Jawana Jeta arises, 1 Uddhapana, then it will be followed by the Jawana.
No, for the Moga Wara Viti Citta Viti,
There are only 2 or 3.
Yes, 2 or 3, right?
Sure. If it is only 1, then it will not be Mogawara.
Right, yes.
There will be Jawana. Okay. That is again Mogawara. Then we'll continue with the third Mogawara next day. So thank you so much for listening and discussion. So Buddha Sasana Jiran Daitadu. Buddha Sasana Jiran Daitadu. Buddha Sasana Jiran Daitadu. Sadhu. Sadhu. Sadhu.
Sadhu.
Sadhu.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Sayadaw.
Good night, Sayadaw.